Hey, man, shout out to Mile High Minute, my guy, man. Appreciate you for even coming out here and interviewing us, man.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Even though this is the third time, but, you know, it's been a while and it was much needed, so we appreciate you, bro.
Mile High Minute, #1 blog in the universe, man. Today, long overdue, with a very special guest. One of the hottest lyricists in Denver history. Coming out of East Denver, man. A Meazy, what's that word? Talk to him.
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Just having a good time, man. I appreciate you for letting me come through to the studio.
Goddamn right. Yeah, we've been setting the tone a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Getting it right.
Hell yeah. But man, it's long overdue. You know, I think this is our third interview, but it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I know we sat down, I think it was like 2019, 2020, before Protect Your Energy. I think you were pushing some shoes at the time and some other music.
Oh, yeah.
And then I know we sat down at the radio station with Mile High Sports a couple years later when you were pushing the album.
Yeah.
But here we are again, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bro.
So let's get right into it. I do want to do at least a brief intro background. I know we probably did that a lot in the first interview.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's been a minute. So originally from East Denver?
Yes, sir. Yep. Grew up on 30th and Elizabeth.
Yeah, you know I seen the signs on the Real Ned Flanders.
Yeah. Real Ned Flanders. Shout out to them albums. Though, you know, it's funny because a lot of people keep hollering at me about them albums, man. It's a lot of people's favorites, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, I seen it on the cover art. So did you live in East Denver for like most of your upbringing, or when did you move?
My entire life I lived there. My entire life until I was at least 21, 22 maybe. Because even when I went to college, I went to Metro. So even when I was in college, I lived at my mom's house on the east side. So I ain't really moved for real until I was like in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you graduate from Metro, or did you only go there for a couple years?
I went for like 3 years. Yeah. I went for 3 years. I studied psychology, man. I was a psychology major. I never had an actual plan to be a psychologist, but it interests me. So I went for 3 years, and then once I stopped going, just focused on music from that point.
Was there a specific reason, or was it just music that made you not keep going?
I mean, to be honest with you, like the real reason why I stopped was because I ended up getting into a car accident that I had to get neck surgery from. So, and this is a problem that I've been dealing with since that moment, you know what I'm saying? But that was really the reason why I stopped going to college was I ended up my neck up pretty bad and having to I couldn't take my classes while I was still dealing with my shit. So just dropped out and then never went back.
What happened with that car accident?
It was just one of my homies was driving and wasn't really paying attention like they should have been, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. Thank God I had it was one of them cars that had an automatic seatbelt, and he crashed into a parked car, and if I wouldn't have had that seatbelt, I would have flew through the windshield, bro. By the grace of God, that didn't happen, but I still ended up having to have surgery on my neck because I tore some type of ligament. So something I've been dealing with for a long, long time, to be completely honest with you. So
still feel it?
Oh yeah.
Working out?
Oh yeah. Shout out to the people that had neck surgery, man. I understand y'all's pain, bro. It's not an overnight thing, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Real quick too, make sure I hit that like button, comment down below your favorite A Meazy song. Hit that subscribe button before we get too deep into the story. So, okay. But you went to South High School, right?
I did, yeah.
South, all 4 years, or?
All 4 years, yep.
What made you go there?
Well, my mom made me go there. My mom made me go to South. She didn't want me going to any schools on the east side, so she kind of just made me go to wherever was further away.
Just wanted you to stay out of trouble?
Stay out the way. We was getting into too much trouble when I was younger, so just made me go to a different middle school and high school to get out the way. So
you played football there, right?
Oh yeah, and basketball.
And basketball.
Let me take that back. I played basketball in middle school. I just played football and track at South. So.
Have you beat Mondo 101 yet?
Nah, I don't. I'm not good. I'm not good enough at basketball to beat people now. Okay. Don't let me fool y'all. I'm not no basketball player, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So I think if I remember correctly, you told the story is that you were a really good football player. Yeah. But you quit to pursue rapping, correct?
100%.
You want to break that story down a little bit?
I was just naturally good at football in high school. It was just like a thing that just kind of I always loved when I was a kid, but I never really it was never really my passion. Once I found music in high school, it changed everything. So I kept playing football because it kept me out of trouble, and I was just naturally good at it. And then I ended up getting scholarships for it, but I passed up them scholarships to do music. You know what I'm saying? I was always way more passionate about making music than anything else. So yeah, I just decided to do my thing. And now looking back, I do wish that somebody would have told me to keep going. Not that I would have pursued football, but I think it would have been dope to experience like that college life with doing football. But in all reality, like it just was never my passion, bro. So I don't know if I would even like take it serious in college. So I think I did what God destined me to do, but it was a hard decision for sure.
It's probably one of those things where it's like you don't. It's like you on your path and you're doing what you love. So it's like you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I regret this. But at the same time, it's good that you're at least like willing to acknowledge like well, could have happened. I feel like everyone kind of has those thoughts. Like,
oh yeah. But, you'd be lying if you felt like you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What positions you play in? What schools were looking at you?
I played receiver and cornerback, and it was Wyoming. I had a full ride scholarship from Wyoming. Yeah.
Damn, it's a D1. Was there any other schools or just Wyoming?
Well, that was the one I remembered the most because they was the one that they wanted me bad, bro. Yeah. And I just it wasn't really, like I said, it just wasn't for me, bro.
That's D1 though.
Yeah. Could have been cool, but it just wasn't in my cards, bro.
Who wants to go to Laramie though?
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't imagine it.
I would have rather went to like.
That was my problem. I couldn't imagine that shit. I just couldn't imagine like going somewhere like that.
I just had to pick a little fun because I'm a CSU fan, so we're rivals with Wyoming. Did CSU or CU look at you or?
Nah, hell nah.
Do you think it would have been a little easier to commit to football if maybe one of them schools would have?
Maybe, but again, it just wasn't my passion, bro.
Yeah.
So no matter what, I don't think it was the school. It was more so just like would I take it serious? You feel me? Like if I wasn't gonna take it serious, then it didn't matter, bro. I probably would have lost my scholarship either way. You know what I'm saying? So I was too reckless at that point in my life.
Did you have any like crazy good stats or memories you remember from playing? Were the teams good, like playoff teams and stuff?
In high school? Yeah. Bella was really the team to beat. I remember back then.
Y'all was 4A, right?
No, yeah, we were 4A. Yep. I think I could be wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but Coach Lindsey kind of came and changed everything.
Phil Lindsey's dad, right?
Yeah, he changed everything. I don't know if that's his dad.
Or it's related to him though.
But they're related, 100%. But Coach Lindsey had ended up coming to South, and he changed our whole program around, bro. Like, ended up making us like actually a contender in high school, and but he was only there for 1 year of my
senior year.
My senior year, and then so at that point I had basically already decided what I wanted to do in my life. So, believe me and him butt heads a lot about what I should do after high school. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was cool though.
Was there a game or anything like a crazy win or like a crazy catch or a statistical?
For myself?
Yeah, that you remember a lot and you're like, damn.
Not really, not with football, but I will say that I think I was more dominant in track and field.
Okay.
I was that guy in track, bro. I wasn't the best football player.
Yeah.
But in track though, I was the fastest dude in high school, bro.
Hell yeah.
At least in my high school.
Yeah.
And in DPS.
Yeah.
But not in the state though. Not in the state. But I was one of them guys, bro. Ask about me.
Yeah. I believe it. So Wyoming offers you a scholarship and you're like, are you literally like were you really close to signing it, or was it like obvious choice? No, I'm gonna just stick with the music.
To be honest with you, it wasn't even a thought. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. It was not a thought at all. I was with that being said though, I do wish that I would have considered it a little bit. But nah, I was just focused on making music, bro. That was all my mind was thought of, was thinking about.
Were you recording and stuff like that in high school too?
Oh yeah. I was the reason why niggas was recording in high school, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I was the reason, like I had the makeshift studio in my crib. I put everybody on for the most part, like everybody that went to South, you know. Cause for the most part we were all like rapping to kind of like just make freestyles and stuff, but like I was the one that was like, let's make full songs. And they're like, well, how can we do that? Well, I got a studio. And so everybody would come to my mom's house and we would make like full-length songs, but you had to like record the whole song like in a take. Yeah. It wasn't no like mixing and stopping and starting. Like you had to like stand at the mic, rap your shit, and then the next person had to be behind you and rap they, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was a real thing, but like that's why I'm able to like go and do verses in like one take a lot. Like that's like real easy for me to do, because like I used to go back and have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we started out being able to or in my studio and doing that. So yeah.
So you were engineering and stuff too a little bit. Well,
yeah, kind of.
Like you said, you kind of just press play.
Yeah, kind of, but not really. Yeah.
Okay. So what I wanted to ask is, obviously you're from East Denver, but I think you said your grandma, your mom wanted you to stay away from
my grandma and my mom,
the drama, so they moved you to South.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't gangbang, right?
I mean, listen, I've absolutely been in everything.
Yeah.
100%. I'm from the East Side, so.
But like, were you? I guess what I'm trying to ask is like, how were you able to kind of be from the East Side, but still like not be all the way in the streets and shit? I guess because that's what it seems like from my perspective, you know, outside.
Well, you know, when you grow up around a lot of people that are going through what they're going through, and they kind of just see something else in you, it's very easy for you to be able to steer clear of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All the way. Now that
not to test your gangster or nothing.
Yeah. Now that doesn't necessarily mean like we weren't getting into the shit we were supposed to get into, but you know, my big homie Darius, rest in peace to him, he just steered me clear of a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? He made sure that I didn't get into everything and get involved in the things that like a lot of people ended up dying or going to jail for, you know what I'm saying? And I will say that like my mother like kept me out of a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Once she moved us away from like the neighborhood I grew up in, and took us to a different neighborhood. It was still on the East Side, but it was a little further away. That just kind of kept me out of the bullshit. So that was cool. It was looking back now, it's like I understand why she did it. You know what I'm saying? At the time, it made us feel some type of way for sure. Me and my sister, 100%. But looking back now, like all my homies that I grew up with, we either died or went to jail for something. So
was it hard to stay out of it though, or was it kind of like you kind of knew to just stay out of it type shit?
No, I wouldn't say it was like a thing that you'd even thought about. It was just kind of like your life is what your life is, bro. You're always involved in whatever you're involved in. Like everything that's happening in the neighborhood is just happening. Like it's not like it's not a thought of like I need to be around. Like, cause back then, you know, you're outside, bro. Everything's outside. Everything that's going on, you're involved in too. But then the older you get, and the further away that, like I said, my family made me move, it just made it easier to not go back to because like my mom made it so that in order for me to be in the bullshit, I had to go to the bullshit. Yeah. I wasn't just in it no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
you had to travel to it.
100%. Like I had to
and that alone is going to keep you away from it.
Yeah. You got to actually like make an effort to be there, and then it was like at that point, it's like, well, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what are we doing right now?
No, so. I believe it's either your cousin or your nephew that Myles Gaskin played for the Dolphins.
100%.
Is it nephew, cousin?
No, that's my little cousin.
Little cousin.
Yeah.
Was the crazy thing is you was a Dolphins fan before he played with the Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
And then he ended up playing with the Dolphins. how was that, like, seeing all that happen?
Honestly, I think that it was really, really dope, man. Like I didn't it wasn't like I was telling my cousin to be like a part of like the Dolphins, a fan of the Dolphins, should I say. He was just kind of looking up to his big cousin, understanding that was my team. But for him to get drafted to the Dolphins is unbelievable, bro. Like, unbelievable, bro. I can't even... I still remember the day, the moment, everything, man, vividly, like being in the studio and then we're watching like the NFL draft and his name popping up. That was the craziest moment. One of the craziest moments of my life, for sure.
So he became a Dolphins fan because of you?
Well, that's what he said. I have no... Like, when he said it, then it was like, okay, but I didn't know that.
I think he said it in an interview.
He did. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah.
Were y'all around each other a lot? But he was in Seattle, right?
Yeah, he grew up in Seattle.
So were y'all kind of around each other a lot, even though you were in different
No, we
states?
saw each other every like holidays and every other year and shit like that. But it wasn't like we grew up together.
So you'd see him and you'd be repping the Dolphins.
Yeah, but I'm there. But I'm like, it's hard to explain our family dynamic. But like, I'm like their only big cousin for real. Okay. When I say they, I mean Myles and Ivan Gaskin. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a big brother too. That's you know, closer to my age. So they were both my little cousins, and it was just kind of like whenever they came to Denver, they saw me. You know what I'm saying, and vice versa. Whenever I went out there, it wasn't like we grew up together type thing. But that's why I always consider myself like their big brother. I'm like a big brother and not like a big cousin, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We're way more connected than that. Yeah.
So he gets drafted. He played at UW, University of Washington. Then gets drafted by Dolphins. You said you were in the studio when he got drafted? Yeah. Were you recording or what?
We were recording. I was at GBL at the time. Okay. Yeah, we was recording. But I knew the draft was on, so like I was focused on
waiting for it.
Yeah, 100%.
So were you kind of like, hopefully those are Dolphins type thing, or like?
Well, it was. I know.
Broncos?
I mean, there was never a mind or a thought in my mind that I thought that he was going to go to the Dolphins or the Broncos, bro. It was like wherever he gets drafted, I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Because that's my dog. So wherever he goes, I'm happy. So when I saw his name, it just was. I can't even explain the feeling, bro. Honestly.
He be jamming your music though? Y'all still?
Of course, man. That's my dog. Listen, bro. This bulletproof, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So obviously our last interview, lots changed. I think the biggest change was, or not our last interview, but last interview on the Mount platform. You were working over at GBL, and then you transition. I don't want to say transition, but you start working with Barbershop Uncut. So how did that relationship come together?
To my very first knowledge of it, I remember running into the Barbershop Uncut at it was a show. I want to say it was at Ophelia's. I want to say it's the name. You know, I started chopping it up with Mondo at the time, and they were telling me like to come in for an interview. I'm like, okay, for sure. And then after we did that first interview, bro, we just kind of built a relationship from then, bro. It was literally like one of the most organic things that could happen. Just go as soon as we started building, bro, it just kind of turned into you know what it is now, bro. I mean, it started from us doing the song like I Can't Breathe.
Right.
So after that shit happened in 2020, you know, Mondo had reached out to me and was like, bro, we should do a song about like what's going on, you know, the George Floyd situation. And I'm like, why not? You know?
Right.
We ended up having a session about it, made that I Can't Breathe. It was some epic stuff. It ended up taking off more than we thought that it would, or more than we even imagined that it actually would, to be honest with you. And then you know, from that point forward, bro, it kind of just fast forwarded into us all working together, bro, and building the whole label and the whole brand together, bro. So it's been a journey, you know, especially since 2020, bro. It's been a whole lot of shit's happened.
Yeah, it went viral. I think all like the news outlets in Colorado picked it up. I want to say that was like the first big moment,
bro. What?
As far as your guys' relationship?
Yeah, bro. I mean, listen, not even just in our relationship. It's more like in Denver. In Denver, in all reality, bro, we was on like 9 News. We was on the Denver Post. We had a contract that we signed with ESPN that we never actually really, you know what I'm saying? It was like a big thing like that. The I Can't Breathe shit went crazy, bro. It was like a moment. It was a moment in history for sure.
What happened with the ESPN?
It just kind of fell through. I honestly don't even know, if I'm gonna be honest. But it just,
like, y'all reached out to them?
They reached out to, somebody in our camp reached out to them, and it just kind of just didn't. It just fell through. But
yeah, but it was looking like it could have happened.
Oh yeah. It was about to be one of them. I was about to talk some shit. Yeah. But it was cool though. I mean, like I said, we've just been we've done so much at this point. I feel like we've done so much shit. It's pretty obvious what we've been doing. But that was definitely the start of it.
Random, but I was looking at that video today actually, and I seen No Jumper commented on it. Did y'all have them review it, or did they just?
We did like I want to say it was like one of them review, like song reviews or video reviews type thing. Yeah,
that's dope. They left a comment though. I feel like usually they don't be doing.
No, it was crazy. I'll tell you, that song was going crazy for a long time, bro.
Yeah. So was that before or after you were on the Barbershop Uncut Cypher or no?
Well, there was a bunch of them, so...
The first one, that was pretty big.
The very first one?
Yeah.
I was on the very first one.
Okay, so then that was before...
There was some that... I feel like I know what you're talking about.
The one I was thinking of was the one with Trev, AP, Jacob Campbell.
Yeah, I was on that one.
J Triple.
Yeah. It was at the barbershop, right? That's the one that was at the barbershop. I think it was... Yeah. I was on that one. Okay. 100%.
So, was that before the I Can't Breathe, or was that after?
I think it was after. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Okay. One thing that really became more viral this year, well, when it first came out, it was viral, but then, like, I feel like people didn't take it serious until this year, was the Big U interview that y'all did. You want to talk about that a little bit, how that interview came together? I mean, I know... It was more like a Barbershop Uncut feature, and then I know you were asking questions at the end, but like,
yeah, I wasn't as much involved in like the creating of it.
Yeah,
I was just like I said, like you said, I did my interview on the back end, so I wasn't like, it wasn't the easy. It wasn't like a thing I could even speak on. I don't even know how like it got set up and shit. So
fair enough.
Yeah,
I did want to ask though, like, when you were in the studio, and you were like asking him about Nipsey and stuff, like, what were your thoughts? I mean, you probably weren't thinking anything of it. Were you, you know what I'm saying? Just looking back now, I don't
think it was anything that I was thinking about at all. No, I think I was more so like I was happy to be in a room with somebody that I thought was like,
a legend in the game.
To talk about, especially in the music industry, like that was more. I was more catered to the music industry part of it, like the fact that like, there was like Nipsey was involved in all these different like executives that he knew. I thought that was dope to be in a room with somebody like that. So yeah.
When you look back at it now, do you look at it differently or anything?
I don't even think about it, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like not even a little bit. Yeah.
I got poke a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's I think I don't want to say West Coast tour, but it seemed like it was more focused on like the Western United States. The tour you went on.
Yeah.
I think you were in like Utah, New Mexico,
a bunch of different places. Yeah.
How did that come together?
We just got contacted. To be honest with you, it was Hypnotic. Shout out to Hypnotic from Top Flight, bro. He had reached out to me about doing a tour, if I was ready for it and all this shit. And we were ready for it, and we ended up making it happen. with Mayday. Shout out to Mayday, man, my guys for life. But yeah, that was a very, very unique experience, and I'm so glad I went through it.
What cities and states did you hit? I think San Antonio was one of them.
We went to. If you just talking about cities, or you want to say states, because we went to a bunch of different cities. We just went to a couple states. It was like it was kind of like a West Coast tour. It was like what would we go to? Idaho Falls, Salt Lake City. Where we go? Las Vegas. What's the one spot I like a lot? Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a lot. I can't think of it all right now, but it was a bunch of spots, bro. It was one of them experiences that I'm so glad I went through, and I can't wait to experience again.
Oh yeah. Did you perform with Joyner Lucas too, right?
Yeah.
You did? You want to talk about that, how that came together?
No, I mean, I don't even remember how it came together, but that motherfucker was dope, though. Oh, actually, you know what? I remember now. I remember he had like a Tully app. It was what it was called. You had to like submit songs to the Sully app or the Tully app to see if you can like get on the show that he had coming up. That was dope, though, bro. That was actually a dope-ass experience, man. Even for him doing that type of thing was really dope. You know what I'm saying? Being able to... I remember we actually went out to Albuquerque, or I don't know. Was it Albuquerque? Where did we go to go see Joyner? Texas. It was some part of
Dallas.
Texas. Yeah, Dallas.
That's probably where you met Sperry, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think I remember.
Went out there, and then we were just checking out his show just to see like how he like let people on, and then came back to Denver. It was dope. I think that was a dope experience, bro.
Was it like a competition? And then, like, was it like a regular opening act where you kind of get to perform a couple songs, or like, was it different? Like, how was it?
Well, it was like it was a competition to see who got on the show, and then once you got on the show, then you were the only person in your city to get on the show. So then he kind of like came out, did his thing, and then introduced you, and you just came and did a song.
Oh, that's dope.
Type shit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's
dope.
Yeah.
It was cool though.
Oh yeah.
It was cool. Yeah.
Okay, so you met him.
Yeah, it was big love. And his manager.
What's crazy is I remember when he started popping off with that songs like Ross Capiccioni or some shit like that. Did you see that video? He was talking, I think it was that. And he was like talking about some dude getting shot or something crazy. But it's just like he was bubbling, like he wasn't really that popping yet. But I just remember when I first heard of him, and my bad, I know this is your interview, but like, I was just like, damn, like this dude, something's to him. Like, I think he's going to be the next big thing. But like, people didn't really see it or believe it at the time. And then
you said who?
Joyner Lucas. And then now.
No, the other artist you said.
No, I was talking about just him.
Oh, okay.
But I was saying like people, I watched one of his first videos that went viral, and I was in like middle school, so I was young. Or like freshman year or something, high school. But like, I just felt like no one was really watching me or paying attention yet, or thought he was going to be that great. And then now he's like one of the biggest rappers in the game.
Yeah, he's in a beef right now.
That's what I want to talk about. So, U.S. versus U.K., who's winning that?
U.S. What do you mean? That's not even a question.
I was at the gym today. Someone had a whole bunch of U.K. rap on the...
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what are we doing? Like
that's cool, but...
Yeah.
No, it's funny, like, if there was ever some real beef, nigga, like, invite me. Like, for real. I'm down for some US, UK beef. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
No, for real. I mean,
100%.
I think it's dope to, like, get your fans out and network with them, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, let's keep it a buck.
Listen, I would love to be able to tour in the UK, but I'm just saying, if we talking about rap, like, we talking about who can rap the best, like, stop it, bro.
Yeah. I seen, him and Skepta going at it, and then some dude, I forgot his name, he dissed Eminem. I don't even think Eminem finna respond.
Probably not. Probably not. I know what you're talking about, though. I saw that shit too. Yeah.
Do you know is there any UK rappers you'd want to rap beef, or you probably don't even?
Nah, I don't listen to UK rap.
Yeah, I feel it.
No offense, but I couldn't sit there and act like I know.
Yeah. The Bootleg Kev Cypher.
Yeah.
That was a dope look.
That shit was dope.
UAP, Trev, 100 Pack Savvy, K-Tone.
That was it. Yep. That was it. Yep.
Talk about that a little bit.
So that was a dope moment. I will say I was at actually a family party with somebody, and got a call from K-Tone and was like, what are you doing? Can you slide up here? I'm like, I mean, I've been drinking, bro. Like what do you want me? He's like, bro, but there's somebody here that you should meet and you should come do this.
Right, it's a good look out of town.
So then he sent me the beat and I was like, damn, all right, well, I just gotta go. So I left, listened to the beat
for the industry.
Like literally listened to the beat for like 5-10 minutes and then was like, all right, I just have to be ready. And it was literally we were in a
hotel room.
A hotel room, the smallest hotel room you could think of, and there was a mic set up, and everybody was sitting to the side so you couldn't see him, and everybody had to just go rap their verse, bro. That was it. It was such a dope. I like that type of stuff though. It's like put you on the spot. You gotta just make it happen. It's like it
was unique.
It was dope. It's not stuff that happens out here, very often.
Yeah, shout out to Bootleg Kev for just tapping in. I feel like a lot of people with his stature, his platform, wouldn't even care to tap.
I would love to be able to get on this platform again, bro, and but like wherever he's at, like do my thing with him. Yeah, no, he's in Arizona.
Right. Yeah.
So that would be really cool to be able to be out there and get something done. Like I actually sit down with him and do my thing instead of it being like a real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because, I know I went and did my thing, but it's not the same,
You want to prepare type thing, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be able to, chop it up with people, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah.
The East Side Cypher. Okay, so we'll start here. What was the best Cypher? The Barbershop Uncut, Bootleg Kev, or East Side Cypher? Put you on the spot.
I don't know if there's a best one, but I will say that I like that Bootleg Kev one was a little different just because I didn't know who he was. There was no preparing. There was no nothing. It was just kind of like you gotta show up and do your thing.
And it's like a national look. That's almost like a real or Cypher type.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was like, and there were some heavy hitters in there.
Right. That's probably the best lyricist.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it wasn't no like. So to me that was different. That was different. Don't get it twisted, but. That was one of them ones I was like, okay.
Yeah. But I do want to talk about the East Side Cypher a little bit because at that time, I feel like you weren't dropping as much. I think it was last year, so you weren't dropping as much. But, But I feel like people were kind of like, oh shit, Meazy's on there. Like, damn. Because, no disrespect to everyone else on there because they was hot. Like, they was spitting bars. I messed with them. Flawless, 30 Ave. Sev, Lokes, everyone on there was spitting, but like filthy. But when you came in, it was kind of like, oh, like this for real, like this is a real Cypher because you definitely one of the top lyricists in the city. So it was just like, I don't know, it was dope to see that, and I feel like it was kind of unexpected because at least from my perspective, everyone knows you're from the East Side, but it's like it was kind of. I feel like the other people on there were kind of more known for... Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So, yeah, break that down a little bit, how that came together and, you know what I'm saying?
I just got reached out to and asked if I wanted to be on the Cypher, and I'm like, of course, bro. I think that shit it came out really, really, really dope. We got some real spitters out there, though, man, I will say.
For sure.
Filthy is a beast, bro. 30 Ave is a beast, bro. These are dudes that to me are slept on, bro.
No, they are.
You know what I'm saying? Like they rap. So, but it was dope. Like I said, the way it got presented, the way it was even put together, man, it was a dope ass look for our side of town. Like, cause we don't really get that. Them type of looks, so we decided to take it into our own hands. And I was not a part of like the setup of it, but it was dope to be a part of like somebody reaching out to me.
Yeah.
But as far as my part of it, of course, everybody knows, like, if you reach out to Meazy, like, I'm going to come with these bars, bro. It's just going to have to happen. Like, we have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we're talking about a cypher.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was just it, how it was, bro. But don't get it twisted. Like I said, like, Filthy's one of them type of dudes he's going to come with some bars if he got to. Same with 30 Ave, bro. It's like, them is my guys. Eastside Jewy is a...
Jewy was on there, yeah.
Jewy is a motherfucking monster, bro. Like, don't, like, it's just...
Definitely,
we got some rappers on the east side, bro. It's just, you know, I don't think that they get, like, the, you know, the credit that's due, just due. So, but it's the lyricists are over there too, bro, for sure.
I feel like the east side is deep with rappers. Like, there's so many.
100%.
Like, there's so many.
Yeah.
Like, good ones too, don't you know?
Yeah.
I feel, man, me and Vicky we need to put the Park Hill one together. I know we did the Marbella one. We've been talking about doing it.
There's a bunch of Park Hill rappers too, though.
No, yeah. I don't want to say the names, but I feel like a lot of people already know the hitters out of there.
No, there's rappers everywhere, bro. Like, Denver got so much talent, it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy that it's, like, still slept on to a certain extent. It depends on how you look at it, because obviously, like, Wyoming people look at Denver like, oh, yeah, they got so much.
Nah, but nigga, well, I mean, at the end of the day, we gotta put in more work, though. I mean,
for sure.
We could act like it's crazy that people don't know us, but it's kind of on us, though. So,
speaking of which, what's your opinion on the scene right now? Do you feel like we're in a good spot? Do you feel like we've been slacking the past couple of years? Like, the scene as a whole, when do you think it was the best time to be a Colorado artist or hip hop artist?
I think the scene is cool. I guess what I will say is I'm not as tapped into the scene as I was before, so it's hard to, like, speak on exactly how the scene is and, like, the new people that are doing whatever they're doing. But what I will say is when in like 2008, maybe not 2008, I'm sure, 2015, 2016, in that type of year, everybody was trying to, like, be the dude in the city in the sense of, like, we want the fans to be involved. Like, we want everybody in the city got to know that we're actually doing what we're doing and that we're actually dope. I don't really see that no more. Like, I see everything is, like, online. Mm-hmm. Everything is online. There's no, like, hand to hand, everybody, like, come to my show or be the guy or whatever. Like, that's different now. Like, back then it was like everybody was trying to, like, sell out some shit. Everybody was trying to be like the dude that, like, everybody knew for real. Shows. Like, now it just feels like everybody's just trying to be the next dude on Mile High Minute, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
My
like,
bad, I guess.
No, it's not like it's not on you, but it's like it's more of an internet thing. So, like, I'm not really tapped into that because it could be anybody at this point. So, I don't know who's really doing what. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that a couple years back. So, I'd say it was better back then, but maybe I'm just not all the way there. But, you know, me myself, I had to take a step back from all that. So, you know, I'm more so focused on just making sure we push the line like we supposed to. So,
is there a reason why you aren't as tapped in with the scene? You would say? No.
I wouldn't say like there's an actual like reason why, but it was more so just because I just don't see the benefit of it at this point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's dope to be able to see my people and to, you know, rub shoulders and to make sure that everybody has the music that's coming out. But you know, I got my own stuff going on, man. Like, life is just a little different than just being out and seeing everybody now. So yeah.
That's real.
I think every artist has to go through that though. Everybody has to go through the part of, like, building yourself when you don't have nobody that even knows who you are. Like, you have to literally go out of your way to make sure that everybody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to be at all the shows. You got to, like, tap in with everybody, even when you don't feel like tapping in with everybody. Like, that's just kind of part of it. Like, we did that, though. You know what I'm saying? So now we're on to what's next. You feel me?
So what happened this year that energized you? Because you've been dropping a lot of videos lately, obviously. And it seems like you've been on a run. Was this planned because I was watching CO Status, shout out CO Status. I was watching one of the vlogs. It was the Messy song from, I want to say he dropped it like a year or two ago, like 2023. I'm like, damn, I just posted this video. So I was watching like, damn, maybe he's been kind of plotting and like, you know, strategically moving. Because I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like, okay, you dropped Protect Your Energy in 2021. I think that was your last project. Yeah. I know you got one coming up, but, and you're still pushing after that, you know, doing the cyphers here and there and different stuff. But it seemed like you kind of took I don't want to say a complete break, but you kind of stopped dropping like a whole bunch of videos and singles and stuff like that. But obviously you were still recording. Yeah. You know, so what was the strategy behind that? Or like, was there a specific reason you weren't dropping for a year or two there? And now you're going crazy? Like, what was it?
I mean, I think we always had a plan. Mm-hmm. It's just, we had to put the plan in place in a sense. Like, I don't think it was never really actually like a set plan that was actually set in place to drop music. Mm-hmm. In my head, it was always like, it had to make sense. Everything had to make sense. Like, I've always been like a make sense drop type nigga. Like, it had to be like, if the songs made sense and the songs were dope enough to drop, then we have to drop something. If it's not like that, then it just kind of doesn't work like that. And you know, life kind of happened the way it happened, bro. It was just like, you know, after Protect Your Energy, a bunch of bullshit happened, bro. A bunch of bullshit happened that just kind of was just, it wasn't just on the music side, it was on the personal side. It was just, you know, life just kind of happened, bro. And it worked out the way that it worked out. Mm-hmm. But this was always a plan, though. This was always a plan to build stuff up and then drop, bro. And it's gonna continue to be the plan. I will say, like, on my part though, I'm glad that I'm back in my zone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't I wasn't necessarily in my zone for a while, but I'm definitely back in my mode for sure. So
when you say you were in your zone, was it a confidence thing? Was it just dealing with a bunch of BS?
It was personal stuff. It wasn't necessarily it was never me. Like, I know who I am. It was more so like you know, dealing with personal stuff.
Can you talk about any of that stuff or no?
I can. I don't mind talking about it at all. Yeah. It was like my ex-girlfriend was. It just affected me more than I thought it would. Should I say? So I think that's what got in the way of my creativity. I was caught up in that. I was caught up in that for sure. Yeah.
Like when. I mean, everyone goes to different things with girls, but just that, you know, that they're not believing, or
nah, it was way deeper than that. It was more so like a relationship shit. It just got caught up in everything that I was doing. Everything got caught up in the web, and it just kind of made me not feel like I was even doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know, when you kind of care too much about what somebody else is doing, to the point where like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. That's
relationships will do that for sure.
100%. And it just bled into more than I thought it would, bro. If I'm gonna be honest, like, I just thought it was gonna be some quick little, that ain't, nah, it didn't turn into that. yeah, it was bad.
I feel like every dude
could. It just lasted way longer. You know what I'm saying? It was like, get your shit together, bro. Like, what are you doing? Get back on your square. So yeah.
I feel like every dude can relate to that to a certain extent.
But we back on our square now, though.
Hell yeah. So yeah, what happened this year that kind of
Well, this year was always like I said, this was the year that we planned on it, bro. It was always you know, once it came, it was time to let it go. Like, we have so much stuff. Let's just let it fly, in a sense. Like, what are we doing? Why are we overthinking it? Let's go, type shit, you know. And so we just let it go. And that's where we at now. That's where we're going to keep going, bro. It wasn't like it was no, I mean, again, there was a plan, but it was more so like let's just make sure that everybody understands where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, bro, I don't like when people like forget where what we've done, what I've done, what it's been like when I've been putting, you know, foot to ass.
Belt ass.
Belt ass, foot ass.
You know
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I gotta remind niggas.
Do you feel like you're one of the most slept on, like lyricists or even just rappers in general?
100%.
And do you want to talk about that a little bit? Because I do feel like people sleep on you shit. Even maybe I do to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But like I do feel like when you're talking about some of the greatest rappers of all time, like A Meazy's got to be in that conversation.
I think, well, like I always tell people, bro, I don't really compare myself to niggas in Denver because I think I'm like the best rapper in the world. But like in all reality, like if you put me in a room with other rappers, bro, like I'm either gonna kill them niggas or I'm gonna be like right there with you.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be like I don't get killed on a song. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like a competitive song. Like if we're trying to rap, nigga, well then, like, be prepared, right? Mm-hmm. Like I make people feel like that when I'm in the studio with them. So like 1,000% I feel like I'm slept on, bro. And that's just talking about rap.
Yeah. That's
not even talking about impacting the things that we've actually done. Like if we're just talking about rap shit, like bro, of course I feel like I'm slept on. Like I feel like I'm so dope that people just don't even see it. I feel like I'm so dope, like people don't even understand what I'm trying to like get across.
I ain't gonna lie, some of your bars make me overthink. Like, wait, hold on, what's it?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like because I overthink myself sometimes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I actually don't know what the reason is, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you when I tell you, I know for a fact I'm better than like 95% of rappers, bro. Like 100%. And maybe that has something to do with me too, but I don't see too many people on my level, bro. That's just me being 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I'm being cocky at all when I say that shit either. Like I really feel like I'm like really one of them ones, bro. So yeah.
So if Kendrick Lamar came in the studio and said, "Let's hop on the track," you think you could hang with him?
1,000%.
That's real.
1,000%.
I believe it too. I agree.
And I believe he'd be like, shake your hand after, like, yeah, you did that. Yeah. 1,000%.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Why do you think you are slept on, or what do you think? Yeah, what do you think the scene is doing that's sleeping on you, or what do you think you could do better? Like both, I guess you could say. I guess that's like a 2-part question.
I'd say as far as the scene, I don't really know. I can't really speak on like the scene. I feel like the scene sometimes just doesn't know what the they want, bro. They're always trying to figure out what the they want. Like nobody knows what's like we was talking about earlier. Nobody knows what to support until they actually know what to support. In a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as my part though, like we took a little hiatus, but that's the only thing I could say. I think that we've been doing exactly what we were supposed to be doing for a long time, bro. You just have to get the right ears and at the right time on the right platform and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, which we're all trying to set up, but
yeah,
I do believe that, like, obviously, like I think you could never drop too much. You could never be like, So I do, but I will say that, like, maybe you should drop more. Maybe you should do whatever you're supposed to do as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I think we've always been on the right track, bro.
Hell yeah.
Always.
And then, since you are really, a real rapper, I don't know, that sounds stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really do rap. Like, were you into battle rap and stuff at all too, or was
we in high school we battle rap. Yeah. Yeah, we was all on that in high school.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Who's your Denver hip hop Mount Rushmore, not including yourself? We'll go people in general involved with the scene that have like helped the scene grow all time, and then we'll just do rappers. So 4 just in generally speaking, and then 4 just rappers.
When you say in generally speaking, like what do you mean?
Like DJs, videographers, people behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about in my scene?
Yeah.
Like what do you mean, like a Mount Rushmore of what?
Like when you look at Denver hip hop as a whole,
yeah,
like since it started 80s, 90s, who were like the 4 most impactful figures on Denver's hip hop scene. And then we ain't gonna include rappers in that list. In the other 4, after that, I want you to say like 4 rappers that would be in that Mount Rushmore.
So I can only speak on like what I experienced in a sense, because I don't really know. I don't know exactly what happened before I was on the scene.
Right. That's cool. Yeah.
As far as like if we're not talking hip hop at all, damn. K-Tone, DJ K-Tone, DJ Squizzy Taylor. Them 2 dudes are DJ KDJ above. Stop playing, bro. I feel like I'm just naming DJs, but these are all people that set the tone though before I was who I was, bro. I don't know the fourth. I don't know the fourth.
Okay, let's do rappers. Mount Rushmore, Denver rappers, all time.
Again, if
not including yourself.
Not including myself.
Yeah.
God damn. All right. I'm gonna speak on what I know from when I started. I'm gonna say Eastside Jewy, number 1, because he was the first nigga that let me know that rapping from the East Side was possible, like being somebody from the East Side was possible.
Yeah.
I say Interstate Ike.
Okay.
AP gotta be up there too. Cause my man's is crazy, bro. And Trev, bro.
That's dope. Okay, that's solid. So you're going Jewy, Ike, Trev, AP.
Them was my guys, bro. All of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's solid.
Yeah, especially based off of like before I even got in the scene, who I knew before I got in the scene, and then who I knew after the scene. It was just like, yeah, them was the guys, bro. And then the honorable mention would be Top Flight, even though Top Flight's not necessarily from Denver.
Right, they're the Springs, yeah.
But
they did their thing, though.
They showed me so much, bro. They gotta be right there. You can't forget about them dudes, bro. They was a part of the whole shit, so.
No, you're right. They definitely...
No, it's a fact, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
You're right.
It's a fact. That's somebody you should interview.
I tried. I think I tried.
Like they're 100% a part of what happened. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. So did you come in at the same time as Trev and AP? Around the same time?
Nah, they came in before me.
A little bit?
Yeah,
okay.
A little
bit before. Has it... I feel like since y'all got into the scene, y'all been like the top. All right, I'm gonna throw Papa J in there too, so I feel like he's very good.
That's my guy.
I'd say like y'all 4. There's other dope ones too, but like I feel like y'all all 4 kind of came in that 2000 to 2010 era.
Yeah.
Like that's when y'all came in, and y'all really came in with the bars. Do you feel that way, or? Because there's been a bunch of dope talent, but I feel like y'all kind of really focused on the lyricism and like
what I will say
really making it almost damn near a sport in a way.
I don't think that there's like a lot of people in Denver that rap for real. That's what I'll say. There's not like a lot of rappers in Denver for real. I think there's a lot of niggas that think they can rap. I don't think there's a lot of people that can rap for
real. Right.
And that's been since 2016. So I don't think I could like sit here and be like, oh yeah, there's all these. No, we haven't set the tone for nothing because niggas don't do it still. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's only a handful of us that can really rap. So like the people that you named, 100% that happened. But I think that even happened before even 2010s. Like it was
right.
like
Yeah,
like there's people that can rap, but like I'm talking about rapper. I'm talking about like real bars, bro. Like, can you rap for real?
Right.
Like if we come in the studio and we put on any beat, are you rapping on it?
Right.
Not like if it fits your style, can you rap? That's different, bro. There's not a lot of us.
I can't really, like, other than y'all 4, I think Campbell's one of them now. He's like newer generation, but I think he's got bars. Savvy, he's got bars, but Savvy's more, catchy, like he's kind of a different style, more offbeat, stuff like that. But
yeah.
He's catchy though with his lyrics. But yeah, no, I ain't really, because I feel like before y'all, I feel like it was a lot of gangster rap, Image, Doe and Ike were kind of fly in my opinion. They were more
fly rap,
which is dope. But it's like I would just,
no, we talking about rap.
Yeah.
Not everybody's on rap. You know what I'm saying? Then you can't forget people like At Ease.
Okay.
Raps his ass off, man.
PG, I think he would.
Yeah, 100%.
He's more battle rap, but still though.
But he's a rapper though. Yeah. He got bars. There's a bunch of people I'm probably forgetting, and they know who they are, man. Like, you know what I'm saying. But there's niggas out here that rap, but it's not a handful of them. It's not like it's not that many as you think, bro.
Right.
When you get into the studio with niggas and you like are really like pen to pad who can rap. Who's gonna get nervous right now? It's not a lot. It's not a lot of us. Yeah.
So, but how do you think you and Barbershop Uncut are able to keep like a solid relationship over the years to keep building this stuff? Because I feel like that's hard nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's hard if everybody's like genuine and real about shit.
That's true.
I think
that's true.
At the end of the day, we just been able to like build a friendship and. Like something a little deeper than just music, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it was like it's different. Like when you kind of see things the same way, there's no like weird things that come into play with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people just getting their feelings about shit and end up making it about something more than it is. And like luckily, like we've never gotten to that point. You know what I'm saying? We just understand each other. You know what I'm saying? And as men, you sit and talk about conflict and shit. It's I don't know.
Right.
It's just weird shit, bro. People move weird. There's a lot of weird energy in this music industry. You know what I'm saying? And niggas know who they are too. It's just like things are just as simple as having a conversation. It just doesn't happen that way. So.
Right. How are you able to stay motivated and keep pushing?
Oh, I love this shit, bro. I love it, bro. When I want to, it's my passion in life, bro. It's what I believe I was put on this earth to do. So it's not really hard to stay motivated. It's just like maneuvering through the bullshit to keep you on your square. But besides that, like, I'm meant to do this shit, bro. I'm one of the best to do it, hands down. So I don't really have like a thought in my head, like, how can I keep, like, that doesn't even come into my mind, bro. I'm like really one of them ones, bro. That's what I keep trying to say, like, put me in a room with any of these niggas and we'll see what about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't believe me.
So you're trying to battle rap with someone you seen?
I'm better than niggas at battle rap too. But nah, it's not about battle rapping because it's about showing niggas that I'm the better rapper. I don't think battle rap shows that you're the better rapper, but I will say that I believe that's part of it. But like, I believe if you come into the studio with me right now and we decide to make a song together and you think you can rap, I bet you my verse will be better than yours, nigga. Like 100% of the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm really about the sport of it. You know what I'm saying?
Would you do, we just seen what happened with Drake and Kendrick last year. We see what's going on with UK and US. We see what happened with, I think it was a lot of New York rappers that was going on. Like, could you see yourself doing that in Colorado or even rappers outside of Colorado? Like, is there more pressure to do that nowadays because of all this rap?
I mean, if you're a rapper, I don't think pressure is not the word, but is it worth it in Colorado? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Is there a nigga in Colorado that makes me feel like I need to like go back at you because you're somebody to me? I don't know about all that, but because I think that I'm the best rapper in the world. So Denver's just like a part of the world. You feel me? So like I obviously feel like I'm better than anybody, in my opinion.
You're supposed to, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I would absolutely, if I have to get on some shit, like, don't get it twisted, I'm gonna get on some shit. But I don't think there's really, and this is no disrespect to nobody, but I don't think that like I gotta impress somebody out here. It's not like a thought in my head where I'm like, oh shit, well maybe I should make sure that like no nigga, like these niggas know what's up. I rap, nigga. Like everybody, like it's not like a hitting thing. Like nigga, I rap, bro, for real, like dead ass. Like so, like shout out to the guys out here that's really rapping, but you know. That's just how I feel about it, bro. I'm one of them ones, bro. There's only so many of us.
You think it would be good or bad for, let's say, like, two of the top hit rappers in Denver go do a battle rap? You know, competitive, it's fun, doesn't get too deep. Do you think that'd be good or bad for the?
Well, I don't think any beef that's like.
Ends up getting too deep type shit.
Well, I don't think any beef that's like created out of
just like, battle rap, trying to rap.
It's not like it gotta be some real shit in order for it to be like
that's fair.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like if it's gonna be like a real competitive thing, it gotta be niggas don't have like they have to literally not like each other.
So do you think Skepta and Joyner probably had something?
No, I think that's bullshit. But if them niggas over there want some problems, then what's up? I'm down to like I'll volunteer myself, nigga. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with that type of shit. But besides that, like if we talking about a nigga in my city trying to like, bro, cut it out.
Do you ever be curious about that though? Like, damn, that should be crazy. Like, fine.
In the city?
Just general, yeah. Like, I mean, I think the city is kind of easy to think about just because, you know, this is the competition pool in a way.
Sometimes I think about it, but not really, bro. Not really. I think I used to be a battle rapper. Like, that shit don't really cross my mind no more. But, don't get it twisted, though.
You low-key want some attention.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm like really a rapper, bro. So don't try it. But at the same time, like, I don't really give a f***. I would much rather keep doing what we doing, but I promise you I'll bite a nigga head off.
I respect it. I respect it.
We all know. Yeah.
So I interviewed 44 Vato. He's a popular Latin media personality. He said Lil Travieso, rest in peace, is the greatest Colorado rapper of all time. I just posted it today.
Who?
Lil Travieso. He's a 19-year-old rapper from Colorado Springs. It's a more Latin gangster rap. He's really tapped into like Cali and stuff.
Oh, passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. He's hard as.
You looked into him?
Yeah, I think he's hard. His music was always pretty hard, bro. I fuck with that type of music.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you have any thoughts on the Diddy trial and all that just happened?
On the Diddy trial?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't got no thoughts on that.
No thoughts on that?
Yeah. I don't be into that type of weird shit.
You don't be paying attention to that?
No, I mean, we pay attention, but nigga, I'm not a part of that. Yeah, nah. I'm cool.
Did you see that dude, the prosecutor, or no? It said prosecutors in Colorado plan to drop charges against a registered SEX offender, Solomon Galligan, after he was like trying to kidnap a kid. Did you see that?
Hell nah.
That shit's crazy.
What happened?
So he like walked onto a playground at an elementary school and like tried to grab a kid, but prosecutors are dropping the charges because he's not like mentally capable of standing trial. It's some weird like loophole law.
Huh.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't seen that, but that sounds some like what? He tried to grab a kid off a playground?
He did, like the video's out there. Like he did try to grab the kid, like This is how he looks.
Oh shit. I did see that picture.
Yeah.
I did see that picture.
Straight zombie.
What the bro? Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, bro. That sounds terrible. I don't want to say some dumb shit.
Crystals?
Yeah.
Do you want to break that down a little bit? I'm
just a real spiritual person, you know, so one is a amethyst, this is a clear quartz, this is a pyrite, the small one. They all got their own properties and what they stand for, but I'm just it's more so just a spiritual thing, and if you know type shit. So but yeah.
You want to break it down a little bit?
That's it. If you know, you know.
Fair enough.
I don't because I'm not the expert on it, but I believe in it for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very spiritual, but I'm very. It's not I'm not the nigga to tell you about it. Go do your own research type shit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Believe me when I tell you it's important. So.
Do you believe in God?
100%. 100%.
You religious?
I'm not religious, but I believe in God. Yeah. I got my own relationship with God, but I wouldn't say that I don't practice a religion.
You pray though, or meditate, stuff like that?
I pray every day. Yeah.
Make sure, you just want to shout out, let the people know where they can find you at on social media, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. So I want to say first and foremost, man, shout out to all the fans and supporters that's been there since day one. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all, man. We still pushing. We still moving. Ain't shit about to stop no time soon. Shout out to Side 3 for letting us even have this shit here. Shout out to my guy, Alex, for always being available. The best engineer in the city, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My guy. Shout out to my guy, Mondo, and the Barbershop Uncut, bro. We been pushing for a long time, and we gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And, just be on the lookout for everything, man. Like I said, rent-free on the way. Look me up on everything social media-wise, man, at A Meazy. That's A space Meazy. Do your research before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Just so you know, what I'm saying in this interview ain't no bullshit, bro. We just, a lot of these niggas forgot, and we here to remind them, so that's how I feel about it.
Make sure y'all go follow A Meazy on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that links be in the description of this interview. Make sure y'all go follow my high man on everything, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that links be in the description of this interview. Is that fast?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You was on that shit hella fast, bro.
I've been doing it too long.
I'm like, what the fuck did he say? And we out. Type shit.
Yeah, make sure y'all go.
Nigga, you said that shit hella fast though, bro. Hell no.
Make sure y'all go leave a comment. Comment down below your favorite A Meazy song or the biggest gem you picked up in this interview. I think that does it, man. Mount Rushmore, #1 blog in the universe. Make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, all that. Mount Rushmore, #1 blog in the universe. Yeah, I appreciate you.